How's it going, chat? Welcome back to the stream. Hello, I hope everybody's having a great day. I can tell you I am having already an amazing Friday because it's actually done. Yo, wait. Can I say your actual name or you will get annoyed? What's up? Moogs, I guess. I guess I'll use your fake name. What's up? Hope y'all are having a great Friday. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, like, this Friday was like the fucking dream I've always wanted, bro. I literally was sitting in class this Friday and I like wanted to kill myself a little bit. I just needed it to be over. But I was like, when that fucking, like, it's funny because students, they always get up before like the period ends and they leave. And like, they're excited, right? But like, when I see them get up, like, I get excited because I'm like, oh, my fucking job is over. My weekend finally gets to start. I'm like beyond excited about it. You have no idea. Like, I don't think they comprehend just like how much I don't want to be there sometimes. Like, a student came to me after class to ask some questions, and normally like on a Wednesday or a Monday, I'm like super excited to like talk to them. You know, I'll be like, oh yeah, this is what's going on, or this is what's going on. But like today, he's like, why isn't it like that? I was like, you should just study more. And I just let him fucking leave, bro. I was like, I want to go home, bro. You don't even understand. Like, I don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. Just let me fucking go home. That shit was so funny. But yeah, I'll just use your real name, James, then. What's up, James? Also, what's up, fucking Ken? It's almost like I talked to you 2 seconds ago. Weird how you were able to get in here live. Alright. I'm just going to get into it because I'm going to be doing something after this. But today, we're actually going to get the sub-hour run. Probably not actually. But it's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. I'm going to get a sub-hour. And if I don't, get fucked, I guess. Like, I don't really care. It's really not a big deal to me to, like, get a sub-hour like it was 2 hour, getting a sub 2 hour. But, like, here, we're going to go to the speedrun scene. Boom. Okay, wait. Oh, is my chat broken again? Fuck me, bro. That actually sucks. Oh, that's really annoying. I think my chat might unironically be broken. Wait, let me put something in chat real quick. If I put something in chat, does it show up? No, it doesn't. Fuck me. Okay, well, let me put that here at least. All right. Unfortunately, chat messages are not showing up. Oh, no, you can. Okay, perfect. For some reason, I can't see it on my side. That's so weird, but that's good. Okay. Well, welcome to the chat. We're going to be starting this run. Let me turn off the music. See? There we go. All right. Wait, what? Huh? There we go. Okay. Whew. Come on. Let's go. Oh, by the way, this is based on in-game time. I should see that. How do you read my messages then? I'm using the Twitch browser. What the fuck? Oh, shit. Oh, that's so bad. Okay. Let's go. So one thing that's weird to note, chat, is when you're playing this game, even though right now we don't have the dash, which is objectively the best movement option in the game, Madeline's base speed is actually faster when she's in the air. So even if you're just gonna run in a straight line. Okay, wait. Whoa. We're restarting that. That's fucking crazy. Wait. There's no way in hell I'm playing that. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. No. Wait. We're restarting that. That's insane. I didn't even know you could die there. I genuinely didn't know you could die there. That's crazy. Okay. Generally, I'm not going to restart. I am going to just take that time. But if I die in the first 30 seconds, I'm just restarting the fucking run. Okay. We're actually going to start in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. What I was actually saying is, so Madeline has a different base speed for when she's running and when she's jumping. So it's actually better in this game, even if you're not going to dash, you should just B-hop your way through all the levels. You will go a little bit faster, and even on the prologue, it is objectively faster to just B-hop through the level. So here, we should probably be getting this in around a 20 to 30 second time. What the okay. I'm being so deadass. I have never died here. I'm being so insanely deadass. You have no idea. What the fuck? That's insane, chat. Okay. Resetting is legal. Kinda. Oh, wait, did ads just play? Wait. I think ads might have just played. This might not be good. Let's see. Yeah, I think ads did just play, so I'm gonna wait a bit. We're gonna wait till ads are done before we actually, before we do the run. Come on. Yup, ads. Gotta love ads, bro. I mean, one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna, once the game actually gets going, once we get, like, I think 4 levels in, I'm just gonna play some ads just so we make sure that, just that we make sure there's no more ads for the rest of the run. Once that's done, we can actually play the run in full, and it'll be so hype, bro. It'll be so good. Okay. All right, come on. We're almost done with the ads, I think. I think there's only 50 seconds of ads left, which is not too bad. But this is going to be an insane run. It's going to be so goated. I swear to God. Come on. Fucking ads, man. All right. Almost done. Ads should be done in like 16 seconds. It's weird. I don't get like an actual timer for ads, but I do have the pre-roll timer, so I can use that to sort of like guesstimate when ads are done. So now I expect ads to be done. We're gonna go. Okay, ads should be done now. Pretty sure. 2 minutes of ads. So we're gonna start the run in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh my God, dude. That was almost embarrassing. Okay. I also want to say I did not practice between Wednesday and today. So we're going to see how my summit time is, because summit is low-key my worst level. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay, here. Okay, cool. All right. All right. So we're going to go here. This is our first actual level. Ready? Okay. Fuck. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, wow. I don't think I've actually died there in a minute. What the fuck? Okay. Die. Okay. Let's do hyper. Once you do the hyper, that's pretty good. There. What? Dude, that's so cooked. Okay, we're throwing early level, but it's okay. We're gonna get our time back later. I mean, low key, as long as we beat this in under 2 minutes or around 2 minutes, I'll be happy. So one thing I did is I practiced a lot of risky strats over the last couple weeks. Or I guess they're not even that risky, but they're risky for me. I'm gonna generally avoid using them. So case in point, I'm going to just go up this the normal way, because I've found that when I do this strat, I generally do it worse. There you go. Perfect. So we did that one in a minute 48, which is better than my last time. As you can see, that's a solid 54-second improvement from my regular time. But what I found is that when I do a lot of these risky strats, I keep redoing them. And what ends up happening is because I do these risky strats, I actually end up losing time most of the time. So instead, we are just going to take what we can get. So in this case, one of the riskiest strats on that level that I avoided is doing the neutral jumping on the left wall to try to avoid that. Like, it would save a couple seconds, but it's not worth it if I have to even just die once to do it. So I just avoided that strat entirely. So that's Forsaken City. Next, we're going to do the Old Site. Now, Old Site is a level that I did a lot of practice on off stream, mainly to just remember the route, because I got a lot of confusion on where I was supposed to go while playing. So I'm hoping that I can get around a 4-minute time on this one is the goal. We're trying to get a good time in the early levels, because the later levels is where obviously a lot of shit happens. Like that. There we go. Shit. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Skip cutscene. Okay, come on, Chris. Let's do it. Go up. Go up. Go up. There you go. Low-key a time loss there, but it's okay. We're doing fine. It is weird because I've low-key haven't played these levels in a minute, but like, in a way that's just kind of weird overall, I'd say. Like, I remember the general idea of every level, I should say, but a lot of these levels I haven't played in like literally a week or something like that, which I think it doesn't sound that bad when you realize I've like played these a lot, but it just like a lot of the routing just sort of leaves your head at that point is what I would argue. So if I remember this one, we go up, then we go here, we grab that one, go left. That, perfect. That one took me a while to, you have no idea how long that actually took me to fucking route. If you, I mean, I guess it's not that hard of a route, all things considered, but it genuinely took me way longer than it probably should have. So this one, oh fuck, okay, retry, we're already dead. That one, there we go. Okay, go that. Then I do that, down, safe, right? There we go. Here we have a little time save here where we go here, jump, go that way. Then we, oh fuck, we fucked it up. Okay, we go here, right, down here, we time save by jumping there to get it to break faster. We go down here, then we go this way, that way. I was afraid about hitting those people, I'm not even gonna lie. Go down, fast fall to make sure we save time. Then we're gonna do that to save some real time. What the hell? That? What the hell? Okay. This is bad. So skip cutscene. Perfect. Here we can say just save time just by just doing it clean. So a lot of this game has just high momentum, which is good. I mean, I don't have to really tell that to y'all, mainly because I feel like half the people here are fucking Celeste speedrunners. But the biggest thing is just trying to carry the momentum through levels like we just did there. So if you can get a line like that where it's all just really flat ground, the goal is to keep doing hypers, and then every time you do a hyper, try to regain your dash so that you can do a wave dash and keep chaining those over and over and over again. And if you chain those, you can gain a lot of momentum. And then if you go through a screen transition, Madeline will regain her dash just because the level sort of resets her state to an initial state, and that will allow you to save a huge amount of time. So in this case, we beat the level in 3 minutes 18, which I think anything below 4 minutes I would have considered good. So I'm pretty happy with that. And low key, I'm actually surprised I did really good on the battle line section. I usually struggle a bit more with that. So I'm actually very happy with that time. So we're going to take that, and now we're going to go into one of the worst levels, I would say. I would say my two big scares in this are Resort, the windy level, so Golden Ridge, it can be kind of scary, and then I'd say Summit. Those are the three big ones that we got to be careful of. I think generally for Resort, I'm looking for a time less than 10 minutes, but if I get like 13 minutes, I won't be too upset. So let's get right into this one. There you go. There you go. So there we took advantage of the fact that Madeline's state resets between screen transitions to gain artificial height just by going up and down to the left and right when the stage shouldn't have allowed it. So here, honestly, the biggest thing is just don't die. A lot of these have very long sections, these levels. So as long as we can not die like we did there, good example. That's why I'm a great streamer, if you couldn't tell. If we just maintain lives, even though it might be slower strats overall, we are gonna save time just by not having to reset a bunch. So like, that one I did a bit of a riskier strat than I normally do, but basically by doing a hyper, I can gain my dash back. And when I gain my dash back, it allows me to skip a platforming there that's a little bit slower. It's not a huge amount slower, I would argue, but it is a bit more convenient. Oh, that would have been such a good fast strat. Generally, I try to go fast strat there, but if I don't get it, it's not a huge deal. There, I always go under. I think it's just a little bit faster overall. I don't think it's a huge deal if you go under, but I just prefer it, to be honest. I mean, fuck, that was my mistake. Oh, fuck. Almost fucked that up, I'm not even gonna lie. Here we go, left, right. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do like a fancy dash to get through that, but I haven't figured it out yet. So we just do it the standard old-fashioned way. Here, I'm pretty sure you can do a super like that, and then you can just go fast. That's right. Just carry that momentum. Go up. Go up. This is honestly, weirdly, really hard for me, navigating this part. So this area is like very claustrophobic, I'd say. Like everything's very close. So doing any sort of precision platforming requires actual effort. So I just try to do it like cleanly, but you can see sometimes I get stuck in like weird jump loops because I don't even understand what's going on. And then here there's a little bit of routing. So there's 3 different options of where we can go. We're going to choose to go down. What the fuck? Okay. By choosing to go down, the advantage of it is that we will save time overall, because when we finish this section, we're going to have to talk to Ojiro again. And where spawn will be is going to be directly close to... Alright, here we go. Fuck. There you go. Where Ojiro's spawn will be, there you go. Will be pretty close to where we come out, which we'll see in just a second. So if you go here, he spawns right here. So if we'd picked the other sections, we would have to go a longer route to get to where he would have spawned. And the next one, for the exact same reason we're going to go to, is up. Up allows us to catch Ojiro on his next spawn. And it also is interesting because depending on the route you take to do these sections, it changes the overall layout of each of the levels. Generally, all of them just get a little bit harder. Case in point, I think this is one of the hardest sections in the entire run. But it's like a little bit easier depending on like what route you take to go here first. Fuck. Oh, I almost fucked that up. That's good. I mean, it fucked it up a couple times, to be honest. There. There you go. There you go. Perfect. That was pretty clean, all things considered. I'm going to fast fall here, and then we're going to immediately dash to the right to catch him. Then we're going to go here, and this is the next section. Get the cutscene there. We talk to a friend that we'll meet later in the other levels. Damn, that was clean. I'm not even going to lie. I usually fuck that up a little bit. I can't complain. We're doing pretty good. You can do a little strat there where basically if you just hold left, you can fast fall and skip the entire section, which is pretty good. Oh, okay. I usually fuck that up at least once. I'm not even going to lie. We're actually doing pretty well on this level. I'm not even going to lie. Usually I do a lot worse. I would say generally I get to beating the section around 6 minutes, which I think is about where we're going to do it here, if I'm being honest, just because I'm making like small precision mistakes. But low key, my platforming is actually pretty good for like me, at least. So here we're going to get the key. And then boom, we're actually going to finish about a minute early. Never mind. I can't complain at all. This is actually good timing for me. I'm not even going to lie. I don't think I've ever beaten it this fast. There you go. Little key section here. So there we go. Now there's this long section here. This is another part where the platforming, I would say, is arguably pretty easy. But it's another case of, like, if you go fast, because this section is long, you are just wasting a lot of time. So I try to go pretty safe strats there, where I just do clean platforming, try not to bunny hop too much, and we can get through it clean. Now here we're going to try this strat 3 times. I'm really bad at it, but basically we can do something called a demo. And if we do it right, we can skip a couple sections. So that was the second time we do it. We're going to try it one more time. We failed. Okay, if we had done it properly, we would have gone through that, which would have made the time a little bit longer. Or shorter, I mean. Fuck. Almost fucked that up. But here we have arguably one of the hardest sections in the game. Which I did that first try because I was taking it very safe. There's a way to do that faster, but it's a really easy way to mess up a lot, especially because I think the death cycle on that level is actually a little bit harder. What do I mean by death cycle? So the way Celeste works is there's different cycles based on how you enter rooms. The main ones being, did you enter a room first time or did you die? If you die, it will sometimes set the room in a different initial state. So most things in Celeste are completely deterministic. However, that doesn't mean they're going to be the exact same as when you do them every time. Oh my god. Okay, I haven't died on this section in a while. This is bad. Low-key losing time, but it's okay. There we go. Almost fucked that up. Okay, that was another long level where we probably should have done better. Skip cutscene. Yeah. Oh fuck, that was messed up. Shit, okay. So this is the Ojiro boss fight, which is the final part of this level. Arguably the hardest part, in my opinion. It's a very easy place to mess up. Not because I think the platforming hard. This is another case where I think the platforming is actually very easy. It's just that there's a lot of stuff going on. And if you're not prepared for it, you can just die a lot. Maybe arguably unintentionally. Well, I mean, I guess all deaths in this game are pretty much unintentional, except for places where there will be a couple times in the run where we'll do intentional resets, but 90% of the time we're going to try to do what we did there, where even though we probably should have died, we're going to just go through. Oh, fuck, I thought I missed it. Okay. Oh, fuck, dude, that was a demo? That demo actually saved me. I thought I was dead. No, fuck it. It doesn't matter that I saved my demo. It doesn't matter. Nah, damn, I should not have landed on the... Okay, this is arguably my run killer. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. This level right here has ended so many of my good times in this section. You have no idea. It's just so easy to get into a bad, like, headspace. I'm not even joking. And it's such a long section that any death is just so bad. It just sucks no matter what. Like, that's why I'm low-key taking it kind of slower than I need to. So we're skipping cutscene and that's time. Perfect. We got a good time there. It's funny hearing you explain things most reviewers know. I mean, yeah, most of y'all know this. I mean, that's true. We got a sub 10-minute run. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That could have been a lot worse. I was expecting to get somewhere in the range of like 12 minutes based on like my average. So that's pretty good. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, there was honestly, most of the time I do worse in that level just because I keep trying to do the demo over and over again. And I've practiced it a lot. I'm not even lying. I've practiced the demo probably more than any other individual strat in this game. And it's just so inconsistent for me. And so I finally did one run off stream where I just tried it without the demo and I did faster overall. Now, I think this is still not my fastest run on this level, but 9 minutes and, 19 seconds, I think, is not bad. We can't complain about that. 22 seconds. All right, with that, we're going to go to another scary level, Golden Ridge. Should be good. All right, this one is a lot of just taking it slow and not trying to fuck myself over. So the reason I say that is there's a lot of weird corners like we see here, but also there's a thing coming up where there's going to be a shit ton of wind, like here, and I hate it. I absolutely fucking hate this wind. I cannot explain in words just how much I hate this. That was pretty clean, I'm not even gonna lie. This is what I mean by, like, there's a lot of places when I'm doing platforming with the wind where I can just, like, immediately get myself cooked. But here we're gonna do this. Here we go. Oh, I meant to go a little bit faster there for this section, but it's okay. We can't complain too much. There you go. We're going to do a quick little strat here. One that's not too bad, hopefully. Where we're going to go like that. And skip a little bit of platforming. Not too bad. Now here's a lot of just... Honestly, I think this level is probably the biggest example of, like, not doing anything fancy, but just playing the game as clean as possible. Case in point there, it's just using a tech in this game called wall bouncing. Wall bouncing is something you learn in the B-sides a lot later in this game normally, but I would argue I probably should have gone on the front side so I could have gone a little bit quicker. But it allows you to gain a lot of height that you would not normally have. So we're going to regain our dash there. Case in point there, normally the way you would do that is by... Oh, I think I'm dead. Nope, we lived. Okay, perfect. Well, we died there. Sorry, I'm just trying to lock in on some of this. That's why I like stopped talking a little bit. But what I was gonna say is, normally in this section, the only way to really gain any momentum because of how the wind works is to dash. So it was okay. Okay. The reason I did that strat 3 times is because it's honestly, even doing it 3 times, it's still faster than doing it the normal way. That section just requires the moving block platforming, which is not inherently hard, I think, as you can see. But like, you can really see here just how slow the moving blocks actually are. And it's because they made them slow for reasons, like, as you can see here, they wanted you to do some platforming with them that involved more complex momentum, I would say. But as a result, there you go, perfect. As a result of it, it means that if we can avoid using the moving blocks as much as possible, we actually save a lot of time. Here we go. This is a little secret area that I find to be faster than the actual way you're supposed to go through here. Now here we have the strong wind. Strong wind, basically, anytime you're going through it, you only want to forward dash if you can. So in this case, as you can see here, I fucked myself over by not touching the block, but anytime we hold any direction, we basically don't even move unless we dash. Dashing changes this because dashing allows you to, oh fuck, this is not good. Dashing allows you to gain momentum. That was not necessarily intended in a way. I mean, it was intended, don't get me wrong. Like, but you can see, like, when we do that hyper, the hyper was not intended for you, I don't think, to gain momentum through this section. But, like, case in point here, this, if you even hold forward, you basically don't even go forward. It's only going forward by dashing. So here's a good example of that. We almost got fucked up there, I'm not even gonna lie. But it's okay, we're chilling. Normally what I do here is I press X after entering a bubble to try to go a little bit faster, but I get really scared in these sections, I'm not even gonna lie. So here we go. Just take it nice and slow, and honestly, you'll probably be fine. And we're at the end of the level here. Skip cutscene, pause. Perfect. That's a good way to go through that level. I'm not even gonna lie. That might be my best time in this level. I'm not even joking. That was pretty fucking good. Whew. Damn, that was good. Shit. Wait. I'm actually doing really good. I'm actually shocked. Genuinely, I'm shocked. I'm doing way better than I thought I would be doing right now. I mean, I say that, but if this was the world record run, it'll be over in like 5 minutes, but we're not going for world record. I'm not a fucking speedrunner like that. That shit's crazy. Okay. I am going to run 3 minutes of ads. I know it's annoying, but if I run 3 minutes now, there will be no ads for the rest of the run. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and it'll be annoying for all of you guys. I'm genuinely sorry. But I just want to make sure that if someone joins, or if while you guys are watching the run, it doesn't just randomly play ads for all of y'all. So I'm just going to run that now. Again, I'm really sorry. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, I hate ads. I'm gonna get some water while I'm waiting for this, actually. Not bad. Okay. We're doing pretty good, all things considered. Oh, hopefully the ads end sometime soon. Let's see. What are my times in this so far? We're doing pretty good. Let me make sure my times are good. Okay, we have 5:16, 9:22, so we're at 20 minutes 30 seconds. I mean, my actual real time is not nearly as good, but it's okay. Forsaken City could have been better. Old Site was pretty good. Celestial Resort could have been better. Golden Ridge was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, all things considered. I really can't complain. This should be good. Oh, so nasty. Whew. It's almost over, the ads. The beautiful, beautiful ads. It's almost over. Almost. All right. 30 seconds remaining. Come on. I'm literally just staring at the timer. I'm like waiting for the ads to end. It's so, you know what's funny? When I submit this to a fucking speedrun monitor, they're gonna have to like look at this and be like, oh, why is he just sitting there for 3 minutes? Wonder if I'll lose if they won't even accept it. Okay, ads should be done now. I'm pretty sure. There should be no more ads for the rest of the stream. Again, I'm genuinely sorry about playing them. I literally cannot turn them off. I tried to turn off ads on Twitch and I just can't. I don't know why they don't let me. But there should be no ads for the rest of the run at least. So we can now go into Golden Ridge. Or not Golden Ridge, Mirror Temple, which is a long level, but it's one of the most fun ones. It's a fun one to watch too, in my opinion. There's a lot of cool skips we can do here. We start with a cutscene, but we skip that immediately. And we just go into some really tight areas like here, where it can be kind of hard to gain momentum, but we do it anyway. We're gonna go through here, and then we're introduced to the main mechanic of this level right here, which is these floating blocks. We go here. That's the main path we want to go. So this level literally is like, I guess a good way to put it is a maze, so to speak, where honestly 90% of this level's time could be lost if we didn't know the route. So there's a little bit of kind of cringe platforming here, but we can gain most of it back, and that's chill. Go down here. Fuck me. I didn't even know you could die there. We go through here. We're going up here. Skip cutscene. We see Theo in that cutscene. Unfortunately, we skipped it. There's a reason we see him later. Basically, he'll be with us through the second half of this level. Or the final third, I guess, is a better actual representation. But he'll play an important role in how we actually beat this level. Is the main thing to take away from here. So normally the way we would do that is we would go in this section. We need to get a key to open a door, and you'd go up to do so. However, the developers decided to add a little shortcut that you can find, which allows you to actually skip that entirely. So here we can just go straight to the next section, and that saves like a solid couple minutes of time, I would argue. I think it's like, I don't know if it's too much time, but it definitely saves time. There you go. Right there, I decided not to do a fastball, mainly because if I did, I would have died. And so we would have lost more time going fast than we would have if we just slowed down for a second. Here we do a little button pressing. We can do that a slightly faster than normal. We get a cutscene and we skip it, and now we get into the third of the level. Each level in Celeste sort of is broken up into 3 sections. So now we're entering the second section. We get this little alien we have to start out the level using to kill ourselves, actually. It's a very weird section of the game. I can't say I still really understand it. I truly don't. But the whole point is after we do that, we can actually play the game again. And we're going to enter a fast fall that feels like a cutscene, but is actually still considered gameplay. We can play again now. And now we enter 4 cutscenes in a row that we can just speed through. And then boom, we did a bunch of skips there. Impressive, I know. Oh, fuck. Oh, you have no idea how often I've died there. It's kind of sad, actually. There you go. Fuck. Okay. Here we want to just grab onto this, and I did not mean to jump over that, but, you know, sometimes we do that, I guess. And now we're introduced to probably my least favorite part of this game, or this level, the aliens. It's not my least favorite part of the game, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. This game has a lot of things I don't like, and a lot of things I do. I don't hate them, but they're kind of annoying. My least favorite thing about this level, truthfully, is the fact that because the developers, I guess, didn't want you accidentally killing yourself too much, in a lot of sections, if you try to do it fast, there's like little ledges to block you. And it's really annoying in my opinion. But what's really cool about the aliens is you can use them for platforming. Here you can see we're going to do that again. Oh, I was trying to get a wave dash, but we weren't able to do it, sadly. Was going to do a super there, but a wall bounce, I mean, but didn't really pan out. Here we go. Fuck. Okay. This one is a long one, so we want to try to avoid dying if possible. Which, I mean, I guess is literally the entire game, to be fair, but... Here we go. We have a lot of... No, you... Fuck me. Oh, that was shit. My fault. Genuinely. Everything in this game is predetermined, so anytime I die, it is likely my fault. Truthfully. We're just gonna skip and we're gonna go backwards. What the fuck am I doing, Chris? Oh. Dude, I'm gonna fucking blow my shit off smooth. You have no idea. Okay. Just calm down. Do that. Go up. Dude. Oh, my fucking god. Okay. Go up. Dude, I hate these things so much. You have no idea. I actually hate the aliens so much. You have no idea how much I've practiced this level too. Just to get good at like understanding the aliens. It never understands. It's like the one thing in this game that feels truly random. There we go. Okay, so normally that's not supposed to take that long, but fuck it. We ball because we're cool like that. I just really like that section of the level, so that's why I take it extra slow in a speedrun. Not sure how the joke was supposed to end there, but fuck it, we go, we ball. Okay, here we have another great skip. Now, normally, you would have to do this really annoying section where you get keys again in order to unlock the rest of the level. But however, we can do something here, which I'm somehow struggling to do, called a reverse super. Which is like that, and that allows us to skip this entire section. Which is really cool. Here we jump to get rid of it quicker. Oh, whoops. Do that. Fuck! Oh, this might be a death. I didn't get enough height there, which is bad. Oh, fuck. This is what I mean when I say there's a bunch of little ledges that just stop your, in my opinion, momentum, which I find very annoying. Here's also a weird section that I'm like really bad at, which is getting the alien to break that block the way I want it to. I'm not even joking. A lot of times I have to do that multiple times. So now we're into the third section of level, and we have to use Tio as a obstacle. We have to carry him to the end of the level. So you see these golden doors on the right? We can only enter them as long as Tio is with us, and of course the aliens are here. And 99% of the time, the most important thing in this level is to just make sure you don't fucking die. Oh fuck, okay, this is bad. Because if you die, it just your movement with Tio is so slow that it just ends up fucking you over more half the time. So in this case, you can go a little bit faster if you do this little tech I'm doing right here, which is basically you grab Tio while dashing. Like that. And that allows you to retain a little bit of momentum, but in general, I would argue that... Oh, fuck. No! Fuck me. Okay. So, I did something a little risky there, which is basically, you can actually use the aliens when they respawn to gain momentum. I'm not sure why I phased through the alien's head there. I don't think I've ever done that, to be honest. Dude, go through. Oh my god. There we go. But if the aliens explode after you've done that, you can gain a lot of momentum. There's a little area where we can do a little bit of speed skipping, where we just use Tio to gain momentum. There we go. Got a little bit more momentum. We're getting towards the end of the level here. This area can be a little bit tricky if you don't know what you're doing. Not too bad. This is the last room that we have to really be careful in. We're going to have to carry Tio to the very end. Try to bounce on her there. Fuck. Damn it. Oh, that's so cooked. Okay, we're getting a bad time here. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, 9 minutes was kind of what I expected, assuming a bunch of shit went wrong, but ideally we would have gotten a little bit faster. Okay, we're probably going to go 10 minutes now. This is bad. Dude. Fuck me. The stupid alien. Just get through. Okay. Come on, Chris. Get through this. Okay, fuck me. That was bad. That was actually really bad. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, it could have been better. The improvement is 100% there, but I've definitely should have been able to do that in 9 minutes. Oh well. We can't complain too much. We did so well on Golden Ridge and Old Site that I'm willing to take a little bit of loss there. But we have now 30 minutes to beat the last 2 levels in the game, which might seem like a lot of time, but the last 2 levels take up a majority of the run by far. However, I think they are probably the most fun levels to watch in the game. So at least that's something. But yeah, we are now going to go into Reflection, which I think is my favorite level platforming-wise. So we're going to go here. Start with a cutscene, and then we get a weird section where we just kind of have to fly. I'm sure it has some sort of meaning, but to me, it's always just been kind of weird. But I'm not going to complain too much. I find the feathers kind of fun, but it is kind of just an odd part of the game. And here we get a cutscene, and now we get to enter the actual level, where we'll see that the main mechanic is both flying, but also these like little Kevin blocks, which we can use to... There we go. Which we can use to beat the game. So here we have a section where we use the feather, we go straight into a Kevin block, and then we do a precise hyper there, so we get our dash back. And then we go straight into more feather platforming. Back into more feather platforming. I guess it's not even platforming, it's basically flight. We can save a little bit of time by going this way. which allows us to do this. And this is right there. Perfect. And now we get a little quick trick where here I'm actually going to use the D-pad, and we use something called neutrals that allow us to skip some platforming. We can go here. Perfect. We can actually go up. You can actually use Kevin to gain a lot of momentum, which we'll see in a bit, but he is very broken. You can combine hypers with Kevin in order to gain a shit ton of speed. It's actually really dumb. I went the wrong way. Okay, we're actually going to retry. We're going to go back because it's actually faster to go up here. There's two different routes you can take. I accidentally went the wrong way, but here is a much faster route where we just take the feather. You can use the bouncy pads here to gain a little bit. And then here we can gain a lot of momentum because we just do this. There we go. And we can just go really fast. There we go. This is what I mean where we're going to go right here. We're going to do that. And then you can see we got a shit ton of momentum by combining a hyper with Kevin's momentum. I'm not sure that that was intended, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But either way, it's not a huge deal. We got a little another, whatever you call it, key section in this game. I really can't complain too much. Do that. There you go. Almost fucked that up. Almost died there. Whatever. Just clean platforming and you'll be fine. Here's another section of the game where we do a demo, which is if you go here, you can do a demo. Fuck me. And you can just skip Kevin. I think it might have actually been faster not to die there, funnily enough. But whatever, fuck it. I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's more just a minor inconvenience, but it's a little annoying. Okay, here we go. We have the feather section. Pretty fun, I guess. Depends on what you call fun. Here we can just take the feather all the way to the end. More feather. Okay, here I actually kind of hate this section. Normally I fuck up there because I'm not even joking. The death loop is a little bit a little bit harder or easier, I mean, than the living route or the reset route. Almost died there. You would be surprised at how many times I've died just on that section by over platforming. I gain so much momentum that I end up killing myself. Just kind of like that, like what I did there. But that one, to be fair though, was just me being fucking bad at the game. But we're making good time, all things considered, so it's not a big deal. So there's like a tiny fucking time save there, which we do, or we basically just take those tiny little holes in the spikes, which are, to be fair, they're designed to time save. There's actually 3 of them, but we only use 2, and the reason is if you use the second one, it makes it harder to go into the third one, and the third one saves more time. So we use the first and third ones, but we skip the second one, which I think is really funny. There you go. This one, we're going to get a lot of momentum using Kevin. Here we go. We can carry that through. Skip a cutscene, and now we get into the battle line fight, where we basically just have to keep platforming into her. Shit. Shit. There we go. You can get pretty good times if you know what you're doing. Whoops. Good. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Fuck. There you go. Here we go is a weird one. I remember this level being kind of weird just because the timing always felt off with how the Madeline shoots the bubbles there. But it's all good. Dead. Sometimes in this section, you're just gonna die. You should always just accept your death. I know that sounds really morbid, but if you're gonna die, just take it before you die by her hand. Just because if you're gonna die, it's faster to just take it early than it is to wait. I mean, I think that's pretty logical. I don't know why I'm explaining this, to be honest, but either way, we're doing good. Take that. Fuck me, that's so fucked. That was so clean. Oh, that's so cooked. Okay. Whatever. We're doing pretty good, all things considered. You would... Normally, by this point, I usually beat Battleline by, I usually beat this level in like 12 minutes, as I would say. It's over. We live somehow. We don't deserve that life, but I'm not gonna complain. Oh, fuck. Okay, I always... Honestly, you know what the hardest part about this is? Remembering where I am in the game. Fucking... That would have been bad if I fucked that shit up. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, here we go. We can actually skip her attacking us by just going fast enough. Just pretty chill. Go up. Right. Jump. Left. Here she goes down. Go over. Just take it nice and slow so we don't die. Here we have like a little cutscene type of thing where for some reason she's just like monologuing before she does an annoying section that's a little bit harder. So here we have the annoying section, which just starts with a cutscene. We can go fast enough to avoid getting crushed. We do that. We take that as a momentum boost. We jump. Then we do this. Do a hyper, making sure to get our dash back. Fuck! Oh, that would have been so clean. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna lie, I always struggle to do my hypers in this section, mainly because I get so, nervous. It's kind of weird. Fuck! Oh, okay. The timing is like very specific to get your hyper with a recovered dash. And every time I do it, I get super like fucked up by the Battleline fight. It scares me, I'm not even gonna lie. When things are moving in a way that I'm not expecting them to, it's scary. There you go. The reason I decided to fall down there is I knew I wasn't gonna be able to wall bounce there. So it was actually faster for me to just take the hit. There. She goes right. And she's gonna go right, but instead we go down and we fuck that up. But that's okay. This isn't too bad of a time loss. But you can see we like lose a lot of time just by dying in this fight. You can actually lose an insane amount of time. Truthfully. Here we want to fall, dash into that, go over here. Fuck me. Okay, I think this might be the final room though, if I'm being completely dead ass. I'm pretty sure this is the final Battleline room before the other sections of this level. Fuck. Okay, yeah, that's it. Perfect. Get a cutscene, and now we get a double dash, which is pretty good. The double dash allows us to make a lot more movement options, but also what it allows us to do is it allows us to get to the final part of the level, assuming I don't fuck up my platforming, which is this. And once we touch the bottom of the floor in the next level, that'll be time for this level. Oh, skip cutscene. Perfect. Okay, we did that one in how fast? We did it 25 minutes faster than our first run. Or sorry, not first run, last run. We saved 25 minutes alone just by practicing this level. Holy shit. Oh my god. I think it'll be slightly faster than 1 hour is my hope. We can beat this in 1 hour. I know we can. Alright. Reflection's so fun to play. I agree. Yeah. I think the battle line fight is very it's very satisfying when you do it. But it is when it's not in your head flowing, it can be very annoying. Yeah. You don't want to learn 5B at all. That's fair. 5B is really fucking hard. I agree. Okay. We're entering the final level. This will decide whether or not we actually stream. All of this work that we have done is to see if we can get sub-hour. We'll see if it's possible. We'll see. I think it's possible. If we play this really clean and we don't make too many mistakes, we'll get the sub-hour. So we're going to start the final level in 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Sorry. Almost restarted way too early. Fuck. We try? We try? So you see how I'm retrying a lot, and the reason that is if I know I'm gonna die, it's actually just faster for me to just retry the level than it is to try to like fix my platforming early. So I'm making a lot of small mistakes. This is probably my least practiced level, even if I did spend 2 hours on it. I'm gonna actually okay, whatever, fuck it. This is probably my least practiced level, even if I did spend 2 hours on it on stream. It is just, I think, objectively the hardest level in the game, one. At least in the run. There's harder levels in the game, but in terms of what you would expect in this run, it's the hardest one. But then two, it's super long, so in a lot of cases, even if I've practiced it like the overall level a shit ton, there's just certain spots where it just becomes really easy to fuck up. Case in point, like there, it's faster for me to use my momentum, but sometimes you just fuck it up. So here we're gonna use momentum. Fuck, I thought I could have skipped there. That's my fault. We're just gonna play it safe then. We're gonna go that way. Go. Fuck, I always struggle with hitting that. You'd be surprised. There we go. Oh, fuck. Alright, it's faster to just let that reset. What? Okay, that's fucked. I've never fucked that part up, at least. Go here. I actually don't like this part of the level just because there's not a lot of places where you can go fucking fast. Which is like, I don't know. This whole run is only good because Madeline can get some insane momentum, in my opinion. And without that momentum, this run becomes very boring to watch. And I think this is the only part of this level where you can't really, in my opinion, get the type of momentum that I like. But it's okay. It's not a big deal. We got it, we got it. Okay. Here we get a little fun thing. Pretty easy to do, but it looks cool. Go up. Here we go. We have like a weird... I have my own little strat for how to do this, which is where we go like that. That's how I like to do that one fast. That way. Perfect. Nice and clean. I like to go up here. Like to go up there, and then we do this. Get some... Fuck, okay. Just nice, clean platforming is the way to do this one. Fuck me. Okay, whatever. Go, go, go. Nice, okay, cool. That was pretty good. We're at 4 minutes, not too bad. The goal is we need to beat this in under 20 minutes. Now, here's the hardest part of Summit. Fuck, okay. Fuck me, okay. Okay, this is... Ooh. I'm not even gonna lie. That area can be awful. Okay. No, you bitch. The bitch in question being me. Okay, well, we can go through this one pretty quick at least. But... Okay. No! Okay. We wanna not fuck this level up, because like low key, this is a huge time loss, this room. This is a long room. Okay. Okay, we got that one fast, that's good. Okay, this one's another long room. We want to avoid fucking it up if possible. There we go. Now we're at the, like, second half of this part. Fuck, okay. Not too bad. It's a little annoying to mess this part up. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. Dude, what? Okay, this is bad. Okay, cool. That's so bad. Okay, we have like a little secret here. Which allows us to skip. Fuck, okay. I don't think I've actually ever fucked that section up. That's pretty bad. There we go. There we go. Honestly, I'm not even joking. I find the death loop on this one a lot easier. There you go. Okay. Fuck, I hate this section. Okay, we did it. We did it. We're in the next section. This one's a bit easier. I think it's still pretty hard comparatively, although I think the actual next hardest section is probably, besides the final section, I guess, Mirror Temple. Those are the only golden strawberry this run, or sorry, regular strawberry, I mean. Okay, there we go. Usually I fuck that section up a little bit, so that's pretty good. Okay. Not bad. Can't complain at all, actually. Well, that was pretty fucking pathetic, I'm not even gonna lie. But hey, we're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Dude, okay. I don't know why I, like, paused for comedic effect there. That's not the goal. Okay, go up. That. Go down. Okay. There we go. Now we stand on this to get our dash back, and then we go this way. Now this one, I'm not even gonna lie, this room is just, like, surprisingly difficult. Not because it's actually difficult, but because if I go too fast, it just doesn't work. Which, I mean, like, yeah, I guess that, like, makes sense, but... Perfect. What? Oh my goodness. That's some bullshit. How did I get to the fucking, I don't know how I stood on the spikes there. That kind of pisses me off. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay. We're doing a bit riskier because I'm trying to get some more time back. There we go. We got through that section. That section's pretty bad. Skip that cutscene. That's honestly, I have to remember to skip cutscenes. I'm not even joking. What? Oh, shit. I forgot. Okay, what am I doing? Alright, I forgot that the only way you could go through this wall is by using the bubble. But if you use the bubble, you can get a huge time save by skipping a lot of this platforming here. This platforming is probably the hardest part of this, or not hardest part, but the longest part. Sorry. It's not actually that. Oh, fuck. I might have killed myself? No, we're chilling. Okay, though. Alright. Have a little bit of weird dash block platforming. Here we go down. Fuck me. Okay. That might be the first time I've ever fucked that up, dude. What the hell? Okay. This is why I don't like using fast bubble. It's not because fast bubble is bad, and far from it. It's grazing. Amazing, but a lot of the time I just fuck it up in ways that were never even intended to be fuck ups. Oh my goodness. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, we're shine. The worst thing we can do is get tilted. Truthfully. Doing good is just about consistency. And right now we're being extremely inconsistent. I'm not even gonna lie. But we're doing fine enough where it's not a big issue. There you go. We got a little bit of a time save there. Can't complain. Like that. Oh, wow. Wait, you can go through that door? I didn't know that. The more you learn. There you go. We're at the final level of this room. Or of this section. Can't complain. We just don't want to fuck this up because, like I did there, you can see that this section is extremely long. But if we're gonna fuck up anywhere, that's not a bad spot. Drop down, grab that, go up here. Okay. Okay. You have no idea how much my heart sank there. I'm not even fucking kidding. I like almost died inside of it. All right, and now we're at the final part of Summit. We're gonna get the flags here just because I am not confident in my ability to actually do the level. Whew. Not bad. That was pretty clean. Oh, shit. One thing that I have not talked about is the fact that every time I die, I make sure to hold the A button. And that's because in this game, there is a mechanic where if you hold a button down when you die, you actually die a little bit faster. So in a lot of instances, it is always better to hold down the confirm button when you die. You will save time because when you're in a death state, the game counts it as being played. And that contributes to your overall time. Not bad. Taking this a little bit slower than I normally would, just because I want to succeed. Okay, that's not a bad death there. 20. Okay. Whew. Final 19 flags. Oh, I fucking missed the crystal. All right, let's go. Fuck, okay. Not bad. What? Oh, dude, okay. I'm not even joking. Sometimes I think my, I like how I'm already making an excuse for why I'm not doing as well as I am. Sometimes I think my fucking controller is sticking. I'm like genuinely confused by it. There we go. There you go. That one I just take slow because, again, that is just a... Not necessarily painful in the sense of it, like, truly sucking, but it is just a long reset if you do die, sadly. There you go. Here we go. Retry there. I already died. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? Okay. Okay. 10. We're at the final 10 flags. Not bad. Okay. 9. Shit. Okay. It's a dumb spot to die, but it's okay. We have 4 minutes. We can 100% beat the game in 4 minutes. Whew. Okay, perfect. The final 6. We can do it. As long as we just stay clean, we'll be good. Oh, almost fucked that shit up. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, we got a little feather here. We're at 3. That was almost a death, but we're chilling. Dash here. 2. One. Oh, yeah, we fucking got it. That's the run, baby. We did it. Fuck me. Okay, of course I die at 1. Damn, that was a clean summit. Holy shit, I am on fire today. I don't know what happened, but I have never played so good in my fucking life. I mean, maybe good's the wrong word. I've definitely played better overall. Time. Holy shit. That was so fucking good. Holy. I'm actually... Okay, I have never played... Good's the wrong word. I have never played so consistently. Even with my fucked up finger. Or my fucked up timing on splits, I still did better. Sub-hour, baby. We did it. Holy... I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy I am. Oh my god, we got sub-hour. We beat our sub-hour by 2 minutes, which is like... So, for reference, my sum of best possible times on all of my levels before this run was about 56 minutes, which means I only did slightly worse than my best times. And in fact, I think that might have been my best summit time. I think that might have been my best reflection time. And I think that might have actually been my best old site time. That was actually really fucking good. Holy shit. GG, bro. Wait, let's play some... Get some epic music, bro. I just put Pokemon music for epic music. Oh my god, that's so sick. I'm actually so happy about that. Save and quit. So that was 57 minutes, 41 seconds. So let's compare. Let's compare. Wait. Exit to map. So if we take our best times. Yes, Cynthia is scary, bro. Dude, when you're playing Pokemon as a kid, that actually is unironically scary. Okay, so our summit here was 1647. Now here, I'm going to compare my practice file. So this was my practice file right here. We have 9 hours of it. Yeah, so we did better on Summit. We did way better on Summit. Reflection, we did a little bit worse. Golden Ridge, we did a minute faster. Okay, we got a lot of time saved there. We did worse on Mirror Temple. We did about the same Celestial Resort. We did worse on Old Site. We did worse on Forsaken City. So the real thing that saved us is we did way better on Golden Ridge and we did way better on Summit. Those two things saved us. Going for sub 55, no. Let's not delude ourselves into thinking that we're gonna somehow become actual speedrunners. No. This is not true. We will not become actual speedrunners. This is a lie. This is not true. The way you're thinking is genuinely scary. All right. That's actually sick. I'm so happy we did that. So let's go to speedrun.com. And we should be able to find where we would be in the leaderboard. So I'll pull up on stream. There you go. This is speedrun.com. Let's go to Celeste. There you go. Actually, I'm going to switch this to chill game music. I mean, that was fun, but I can't do this. This is too much. There we go. That's a much better vibe, I would argue. Whew. Thank you. Oh my god, wait. So if we go to time, so obviously we're not going to be near world record, but we're going to go maybe, I think we'll be top 5,000. That'd be pretty cool if we're top 5,000. Let's go to page 61. Let's see. Maybe not top 5,000. I might be a liar. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, we're in the top 6,000. I guess that's cool. I don't know if that... I don't know how good... So, let's see. Maybe top 5,500? That'd be pretty cool if we're top 5,500. I mean, either way, I'm jumping up like 1,000 spots on the leaderboard, personally. So that's pretty good, I would say. I kind of wish they would let you filter by times, but they don't, which is really annoying. They only filter by run, so I have to literally go page by page just to find where we are. Damn, that was pretty good. That was actually a really good run. I'm not even kidding. Like, outside of the couple times where I was getting a little bit annoyed, like, I felt very good. Like while playing that, everything just clicked in my head. That's the Friday magic, bro. That's literally the Friday doing all of its work, making sure I feel as good as possible. Oh, that was insane. I am so happy. That is a good place to be right now. That is genuinely great. Oh my god, I am so happy. Okay, so we're top 5,200. Wait, okay, I'm assuming we're probably in this page, is my guess. No, okay, we might actually be top 5,000, chat. We might actually be top 5,000. Wait, this would be so sick if we are. Come on. Please, bro, please. I'm top 5,000, right? Top 5,000? Oh my god, I'm way above top 5,000. Dude, that's so sick. Oh my god. Okay, I'm top 4,800. What was our time? Oh, this is the wrong file. What was the time? It was like 57:41, I think, right? 57:41.6. Okay. Dude, you have no idea how happy I am about this. So 57:41.6 is where we're going. So we're seeing our exact place on the leaderboard. I think we won't be top 4,800. I don't think that's possible, but we are 57:41.8. So we are 4,774th in the world. That's pretty fucking good. Considering my previous placement of what? Currently, I am 6,328th. So we jumped over 1,000 spots on the leaderboard. That's really fucking good. I'm just saying, that's pretty good. Hell, if this had been a couple years ago, maybe 7 years ago, I would have been a competitive runner. I'm just saying. Before, you know, the run got insanely optimized. That's so sick. I'm so happy about that. You have no idea. That's so insanely cool. Oh my god. That... I don't know how to explain it, chat, but like... In the past, I used to do Mario Odyssey runs by myself. And like, those were always kind of fun. But like, once it started getting hard and I had to grind, I stopped. And then in the past, I played some other games, like not fast, but I tried to do them like relatively quickly. I've always really liked going fast in games, but I've never really tried to actually speedrun. This was the first time where I was like, okay, I'm going to genuinely practice and see how good I can get. So to be able to not only beat my time by an hour, but to also be able to like jump 1,000 spots on the leaderboard feels good. Like it genuinely feels good. Speedrunning is so cool. Especially a game like this that's so movement-based, it just feels great. I'm so happy about this. You have no idea, chat. This is genuinely so exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh. Dude, I'm so happy, chat. You have no idea. Oh my god. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Oh my god, I gotta think of another thing to do now. I was low-key expecting to fail really badly, and then I was gonna be like, okay, let's give it one more run. But I actually did well. I actually won. What do? I wasn't expecting to be a gamer. I'm actually the GOAT. Holy. Okay, you know what we can do as a little celebration? Before, we can play the levels I haven't been playing. As a little celebration, we're doing the fuck shit. What do I mean? We're doing core B-side. We're gonna finish that. And once we finish core B-side, we're gonna do C-sides until the end of stream. I think that's good, and if we do that, I think I'll be able to end... I'll be able to end my Celeste career with a bang, you know? That's a pretty good way to end your Celeste career, I would say. Oh, I didn't mean to get that much momentum. Fuck. But yeah, thank you so much for being here, chat. That feels so good. Let me be real. Beating a speedrun would not feel nearly as good without chat, just because you guys, like, make it fun. And I don't mean that in, like, a cringe way, but, like, it's fun to share it with people. Playing a game fast by yourself is, like, in my opinion, not that interesting. But when there's other people who are, like, in it and you can share that experience with them and make it, like, a sort of social experience, then it becomes fun. That's what makes this interesting to me. So I'm glad I could share that, and I'm glad you guys stayed around to watch it. Thank you so much. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Okay, this room is cringe. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna try to get a C-side, but we might not be able to get that with these fucking cringe-ass core B-sides, man. This is difficult. If I play this for the rest of stream, it probably will be rest of stream, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. There you go. What the fuck? This is cringe, I can already tell. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh, what the hell? Wait. Oh. Just die there. I have to do like some cringe shit, like... I was supposed to retain my dashes through that. I forgot why I didn't like B-side, or sorry, the core. It's because they get rid of the one thing that makes this game like sick in my opinion. And that's the dashing. That's the whole point of the core, is they get rid of the coolest part of the game. I mean, I get why they get rid of it, but to me, like, this game becomes cool because of all the tech you can do with dashing. So without it, like, I don't really like this as much. I'm gonna be real. That's why I'm not even gonna lie, I completely forgot why I stopped playing this. And it was because of this. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, I thought I had enough height to get that. There we go. Not bad. Wait, okay. Oh, shit. Damn. Okay, this is a good level. Or this part is cool, I mean. I mean, I guess it's kind of cringe to be saying the part I like is the good part. Like, yeah, no shit, the part I like is the good part. Like... Okay. Oh, okay, that's a hard part, actually. At that, towards the end there. Cool that they make you use the wall bounce for, the platforming here, though. I really like that. Oh, that's a weird, awkward one there. But one thing that I really like, I don't remember which level I learned this in. It might have been Farewell, but the fact that you can use the ice walls to sort of get an extended wall bounce. I've always thought that was really cool. I didn't realize you were supposed to learn that in this level. Oh, fuck. Okay. Let's lock in a little bit. Let's do it. Come on. There we go. Okay, I'm getting too much height. Getting too much height. Fuck, okay, that one section is a bit cringe, but we got it. You know what's funny? All of this speedrunning has, like, made me so much better at this game. If I had played this B-side, like, a lot earlier, I would have thought it was super dumb. Like, I genuinely would have thought, like, oh, I hate all the mechanics they're expecting to use, and I hate, like, the precision. But after doing so much practice, it's actually kind of cool to, like, have, like, true... It's cool after doing so much practice on the early levels to have, like, parts I don't remember, you know? Have an actually new challenge. That makes it interesting to me. So if you go like that, grab that. That little room there is a little awkward to get into, I'm not gonna lie. We might have to fall into it, might be the thing that I'm fucking up. Oh, dashed a little too early there. Also, I probably should be demoing here. Low key, because that even if it's not like to get precision, like just having that smaller hitbox will just make things a little bit easier. Oh, fuck, I see. I am supposed to sort of just fall into that. Oh, whoops. One thing I do like about this level, though, is I've seen Tio play it before. And what I like about it is it's the only, or this is the core specifically, not the B-sides specifically, but just core. It's the only time the speedrun looks doable for, like, someone who's not practicing the game 24/7. Because it's the only one because of the limitation on your dashes that doesn't use insane momentum mechanics, which makes it, I think, the most boring to watch. But it's the only one where I'm like, okay, if I practice this shit, like, I could become top in the world. specifically at this level. Which might seem like a weird thing to think about, but that's all I could think of at the time. I was like, oh, I could actually be like good at this game. Oh my god, I'm so happy. You have no idea, chat. Like, I don't think I can convey in words just how gratifying it feels. I'm trying to think about something else, but like, it's all I can think about right now. Let me think of something else to think about, so I don't just gush about my time in chat. Surely there's other topics of interest. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I have one thing. So last stream, someone suggested to make a donut emoji, and I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. So I made a free donut emoji that you can use in chat. I thought that was kind of fun. That's the first, like, custom emoji I've made for this channel. I was like, oh, that's a fun one. So I made something called Donut Chan, which is just a donut with anime eyes, but I thought it was really funny. I got some random PNG online of my favorite flavor of donut, and I was like, okay, give it anime eyes, that's hype. Genuinely. Whew. Do that? Come on. Get that. Oh, fuck, that timing is so awkward. I'll get it though, I'll get it. It's not that bad, honestly. It just looks awkward. Oh, too much height there. Too much height. Let's go. Up, down. Up, down. Up, down. Shit. Oh. Wow, not giving credit for who suggested. Was it you? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was you, Blair, but I didn't realize it was you that suggested it specifically. Well, there's your emote, Blair. I thought it was funny, so I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. There's Donut Chan. I also realized that I had another emote which was based on the friends currency that I have, and I realized I accidentally made it sub only, so I made it follower. I think is specifically, aka like you could just get it if you want. But yeah, I was like, that's such a good idea. There's the first ever Chrismical emote. Donut Chan. Not sure what it will be useful for. It doesn't really convey much emotion, to be honest, but it's still a hype emote, all things considered. I like the hole too. It kind of looks like a bruh face to me. Like, bruh. There we go. Got that. Clean platforming. Okay. I'm getting too much height. What the hell? Let's go. Up. Oh. Bit bad there, I'm not even gonna lie. We'll try. Okay, I see. So I'm getting height based on where in the dash like if I jump from the top, I don't get nearly as much height as if I jump from the center. So that's why it's changing my height based on like how I dash there. It's kind of cool. There we go. Fuck, okay. I'm losing it. But we're getting it back, it's okay. Go up, down, up. Touch the ground, unfortunately. There we go. Dude. I will say, while I'm just doing monotonous stuff, chat, this will probably be my last Celeste stream for a while. I have loved Celeste for every second that I've been playing it, but I want to try some new ideas. And I truly do mean, it has been a genuine blast. Fuck. But I've been looking at some other games in my catalog that I think would be really fun. And then also some other games that, you know, my biggest problem with Celeste right now is I don't see any goal that I care about completing. Which, I mean, you might call cringe. It's up to you if you want to call it cringe or not. But what I mean by that is that you know, the random 2-hour run, that was kind of fun. Then I was like, okay, what can I do better? And that was like, can I beat the game in an hour with practice, right? That was fun. The only other goals I could do at this point are finish core B-side, which, you know, I'm not inherently against, but I don't really care too much about it. There's the C-sides, which I don't care about at all. There's golden strawberries, again, don't really care about. I don't care about Celeste as a collector's game or completionist game. I really only care about it as like a momentum game. And so in that sense, I find replaying the levels more fun. But at this point, the only other thing I could see doing outside of not playing is getting slower or shorter and shorter times, which I could do. But it's at the point where Celeste is just not a game that I don't see the point in like solving it, if that makes sense. It's sort of already a solved game, so it would be like completing a puzzle that is already complete. Or that's actually a horrible analogy. I don't know why I made that analogy. When I did this 1-hour run, although I took a little bit of inspiration from a guide that we all watched on stream together, I definitely like paid attention, took notes. To some extent, it was still slow enough that it was still my run. But if I were to switch to going to faster and faster runs, like maybe, I don't know, sub 30 minutes, it would no longer be about trying to get good at the game. It would be about just memorizing what's already been done to the point of getting insanely good. Or not good, but to the point of like rote memorization. And to me, I don't see the joy in that. To me, speedruns are fun when it's still essentially the game. Solved runs I find very boring. So, in that sense, I don't see any point in doing sub-hour to any further extent, because if I'm not enjoying it, then there's not going to be good content for y'all. And that's not the point of me streaming. I didn't decide to stream so I could just become some drone who does the same thing over and over again. I decided to start streaming so that I could have fun and share my fun with other people. So with that being said, after today, I will not entirely stop playing Celeste, but I will be taking a break at least for a while, and I'll be coming up with other games. So with that being said, I have a couple games in mind to play, but I would be very happy if y'all decided that you could go into the Discord and list games that you think would be fun for me to play on stream, that you guys would like to see. I have a couple ideas already of what games I think would be really cool, but I would love to also put it up to the community, you know? It's not, I mean, it's my stream, don't get me wrong, but like, to some extent, it's for y'all. It's not really for me to some extent. I'm doing it for me, but it's not for me. If that makes sense. I feel like I'm really bad with my English. So, I'd love it if you could just give me some suggestions of what you'd love to see. I also would love to start doing some more chat content. So, what do I mean by that? I'd love to start doing some more stuff where maybe it's less about the game itself, but maybe we do something like, oh, let's play Scribble.io and people in chat can join, right? Or, you know, hell, I'll even invite people on a call and you can tell me about like your job or something. Like we can do like a little mock interview, but more community involved content. Because to me, the value of streaming is chat. That's what makes this genuinely a fun time. So, I'm happy to hear whatever suggestions you have, but that's just kind of where I'm at right now. So, we're going to continue playing Celeste for the rest of this stream, but this will be it. Oh, I love this song. It's actually so good. Dude, that last one's kind of awkward, I'm not even gonna lie. Been on this room for a minute. I will say the one thing speedrunning has given me is a patience. I do not care that I've been failing this room for so long. It just is what it is. We just play. It's like low-key somber. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's do that. Go up. Perfect. Ooh. When I started content creation about 2 months ago, I'm not gonna lie, I had written some goals for myself, and like general things to achieve, but I was not gonna be surprised if in like where I'm at now, nobody was here and I achieved nothing. I was gonna force myself to do it, but the one thing I will say that I'm truly happy about, and this is thanks to y'all, is I'm excited to stream. Those first couple streams where there was no one there and I was just doing it, I did them, but it's really hard to get excited when you're just sitting there and nobody's listening. You know nobody's on the other side of the screen. You know you're sitting in a room talking to yourself like an insane person. It's truly, it is an awkward feeling. I hate it. So, I'm very thankful to all of y'all that stay and join and stick around. It truly is a blessing, and I don't say that lightly. You know, it truly, as someone who works a full-ass job, and there are days where I just get home, I'm excited to stream. Yeah, those streams when people aren't there genuinely is painful. I agree, Menindre. It's like, you just feel like an idiot. It's like, you know, I don't care if I'm an idiot for people. I am more than happy being a clown. I love being like the dumbass in a group who like people make fun of. Because even though like objectively it's like you could argue it's like, I don't know, bullying. As long as people are laughing, I genuinely find it great. I love it when people laugh. So like, I don't mind being an idiot for a group of people. But when you're being an idiot for yourself, that's just makes you feel like shit. So in that sense, I'm genuinely happy for what you guys have provided to me. There we go. Did it. Huh. This one's a little awkward. This one's going to be hard. I can already tell. Oh, wow. Okay. I think I got the strat. So you go over here. You jump. Oh, okay. And then I have to time it, which will be awkward. Okay. Well, I also don't have to die. That would be stupid. Damn. Okay. This will be hard, actually. Oh, wow. That is brutal. Huh. I have to dash there. Okay. But when I started 2 months ago, I truly thought no one would be here. And I can say in the time that I've started... No, fuck, I was so close. In the time that I've started, I have seen minor success on YouTube. What do I mean by success? I mean, I had one video that broke 4,000 views, which made me feel great. But also, every video that I make right now, even if it doesn't break even 100 views, which they generally do, I am really happy about the comments that are like, hey, this guy is like actually low-key good. It is such a gratifying feeling because I put so much effort because I want it to be good for other people. And then when I come into stream and I see people like, you know, you guys don't really bully me, but you guys will talk about how shit I am at the game. I don't really care. But I'm glad it at least brings you joy. That's something that I genuinely love. And I love how it's sort of been like a community project in a way, where as I'm learning, people tell me what they'd like and what they wouldn't like. There are still things I'm still learning about, but you know, that's just how anything is. It takes time. So, oh fuck, I'm going a little too quick, I think. So I'm genuinely thankful, chat. I want to make that abundantly clear. I'll make it clear every single time. Because I remember playing Metal Gear, that game made me want to fucking die. Playing Metal Gear by myself, hating the game, and nobody joining was so awkward. you could say it's a learning curve. I mean, yeah, but like what I mean is it's a learning curve, don't get me wrong. But like it's not about like I do love learning, otherwise I wouldn't be a chemist, let me put that out there. But like it's not about the learning. I died. It really is about like the joy I get from content creation is not from learning. I like the learning part, don't get me wrong. But the joy I get is knowing that people enjoyed what I made. That's the real joy I get. If I made someone have a good time, I feel good. And while I'm not gonna lie, I just like anybody else, I think, if anybody says they don't do this, they're a fucking liar. I obsess over numbers a bit. I definitely have thought like, hey, if I played Celeste more, I would objectively get more viewers. It's true. I objectively would. It is the highest growth I have whenever I'm streaming. But it's just, you know, it's not about the numbers. Truly. It truly is not about numbers. It's just fun. Streaming allows me to emulate a feeling that I miss, which was, you know, I've grew up with the internet. But there was a time when I was younger where one of the things me and my friends would do every once in a while is we would get our Xboxes and we'd have a LAN party. And, you know, I still play games with my friends to this day. I love playing games with my friends. But it's not the same, you know? It's not the same as, like, hanging out with people and just, like, you know, hooking up, like, multiple Xboxes with, like, 3 monitors and a TV. It's not the same like that. I think streaming is the closest I've gotten to that feeling in a long time. And that's why I genuinely love it. Fuck, I should have done an upward dash there. Oh well. Can't complain too much. So that's why I do it. Truthfully. And that's why I'm grateful for people being there. Because you can't do a LAN party by yourself. That's just playing a video game. For me, it was more the Wii with cousins. Yeah, I think everybody has that. I mean, actually, no. I'm going to make an argument that kids today don't have that. I feel like kids today, on 2 fronts. One, younger kids are less and less likely to play old-fashioned video games, which I find baffling. Like, they play like on their iPad and stuff. But fuck me, I died. They play on their iPads, but also they don't do LAN parties. They'll just play online, which is like, don't get me wrong, it's playing offline with your friends is great, and it got me through a lot of times in my childhood when I like felt like shit and was like afraid to be around my family in certain cases. But at the same time, it's not the same. From what I've seen, it's that way. Yeah. Yeah, streaming is not 100% the same, but it invokes a similar feeling, is what I would say. Fuck me. I should have just fallen a bit. Like, playing online is great, but it's not the same as LAN. Yeah. There is nothing as good as, like, waking up at, like, fucking 11 p.m., or not p.m., like, 11 a.m., because you stayed up all night playing video games with your friends. You just get up and you're like, okay, let me brush my teeth and then get straight back to the grind, you know? It's such a fun experience. Or like, you know, you guys order a pizza and you just walk to go get it and then you come back. It's such a good feeling, man. Oh. It's genuinely so fun. But yeah. I also would love to do other random shit on stream too. Like, when I say, like, non-game related, I'd love to just, like... Unironically, I've been thinking it would be so fun for me to, like, do a chemistry stream of some sort. I haven't decided what, but... I think it'd be fun. I do want to do a chemistry stream, though, at some point. I'm still deciding how I'll do it, because I would love to do, like, a sort of demonstration type thing, where, like, I both tell the theory and then do demonstrations. But also, because I want to do that, I gotta think of something cheap because your boy does not make a lot of money. And chemistry can get real expensive real fucking quick. I also live in an apartment which like really scales down the experiments I can do. Not inherently a bad thing, but you know. Most landlords don't like you doing chemistry experiments in their rental property. I don't know how else to put it. They just don't like it. It is what it is. Oh well. I think we'll just have to end this one here. That's fine. Let me switch scenes real quick. There we go. We're just chatting. Let me close those out. Well, chat, thank you. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, having finally ended Celeste, thank you so much for this experience. These past 2 months have been, I'm not going to say the best moment of my life. That's just complete, not only is it complete bullshit, but it's just overly dramatic. But it has been super fun, and it has filled a void that I have felt ever since I graduated from my undergrad. It has filled a necessity to work towards something and to have a true community that I lost. So in that sense, genuinely thank you. With that, I'm going to start finding people to raid, but I'm going to announce a couple things. First is that I can't stream on Monday because I have an exam. I have a night exam. Unfortunately, I just can't skip that. I get paid to do those exams. If I don't do that, I'm fucked. So there's that. And the next thing I said is just to reiterate, I would love to hear whatever ideas you have. Just any ideas, just let me know. And I won't pick any that I think are fucking stupid. But if they're fun and I think will be enjoyable for a lot of people and enjoyable for me, I'll make sure to have that. But I think next Wednesday, because of Halloween, I'm going to do something sort of Halloween themed for 2 streams. So whenever we come back together, that'll be the fun we have. With that, we're going to raid Miss Elacion because she's the GOAT. And thank you so much, chat. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Genuinely, it is fun every time. Let's see. Should be done in like 4 seconds. Bye-bye, chat. Good night, good night. Thank you so much.